realised I needed to do a lining for the hood, so I went to Spotlight, and in their 2-meter bin I found this nice dark grey fabric. I found some lighter grey fabric too, which I shall use for the outfit later. But I've stitched the front parts together, and then I need to stitch the hood on, and then I will add this, which is for the buttons. But before that I will stitch the lining together and stitch the lining on. Actually, I'm quite tempted to make this the outside. I'll stitch it together and see which one I think before I do anything more permanently. Yeah.
Hold on to my name. Let's go down underneath the Titan sheet. Through brooks and bridges, hunting grounds, water spilling over steep. This curve grows vicious under the eyes of no one. Fear of her face familiar, wounds of the wolf still open. Back to the weeping walls of winter. Underneath the eyes, many are the faces. Underneath the eyes, under every guise, hold on to my name.
I have pinned the lining. I've pinned it both sides together. I don't know, neither is the lining. It's gonna be reversible, I guess. I don't know. I'll put it, stitch it together and figure out which one I want inside and which one I want outside. But so far so good. I've left the sides open, which is I've left this part open because that's like the shoulder, and that goes under the arm, and that's the neck. So I've left this open so I could turn it inside out. I've also stitched, I cut too many of the black, so I've stitched them together so I don't have to do the interfacing, and I just need to turn it inside out. But I feel like it's too small. This one might be just right, but I'll turn it inside out, I'll press it, and then I'll stitch just a thin line around it just to seal in that seam. And I hope it looks pretty good. It's now, I hope to finish this before it gets dark, but knowing my luck, I won't finish till like 10 o'clock. Or at least, maybe I'll get started on my other project. Yes, I'm doing 2 at once for 2 different events. One is this weekend and one is like 2 weekends away. Gods. Anyway, wish me luck. Okay, so it's nearly done. I've just got the sides to do. It's a lot smaller than I anticipated, hood included. I thought the hood would be a bit bigger, but that's alright. You know, it's all fun. My hair, there's no room for it in here, but still I'm gonna finish it, and I am actually slowly losing weight, so maybe it will start to feel a bit tight around the arms, but as I lose the weight it will fit better. I haven't tried turning these inside out yet. I should probably try that. And I'm worried because it is a very small hole. I need to like, I don't know. Gosh, with the hood so small, it does make my face look so round.
Slow to let you play. I steal the art.
It's coming slowly. Alright, here we go. This was the smaller one. Okay.
We will be still am, by God still am.
So there that is. I think this is meant to go out that way. So I was gonna do it this way up so it's got the contrast, which I think would look pretty cool. But there we go. Right, I gotta iron it and then stitch the seams flat. And then I've got to stitch. I was honestly just gonna pull it through the sleeve hole and stitch that down, and then I was just gonna put some black binding around the sleeve to finish that off. And then there's the buttons. So honestly, I don't have much to do. I am disappointed with the hood. I did think it would be bigger, but I like how it's turned out thus far. It is awkward to put on, I will say that, because I had to find it and then I don't know how I'm going to get it off. Okay, just gotta wiggle, there we go. Other than that, it looks very cool and I think it's coming out really well. And the seams nearly line up completely. They're a little off. You can see there. That's okay. Only I and you and everyone I tell will know that. I'm gonna fix the sides. No. I'm gonna finish this one. I'm gonna fix where the buttons go. And then find my binding. I've had a crazy idea. I'm not going to implement it now, but maybe later. I'll unpick the hood and add, hold on, an extra bit of fabric just down the middle. That way it opens up the hood more and allows like a more bigger, spacious hood so that my face isn't like this big, round, white thing in the middle. You know? That's an idea to think on, I think. I'll finish the hood and I'll see if I have the time to do that idea and if I have the fabric left over. Other than that, yeah, for finished pressing it. Now I've just gonna, for my own sound of mind, stitch just along here. And here, because I've got to sew these holes shut. There's an F because it was the front, and then I was like, well, I can just flip it because it's the same on both sides. Yeah. So I did it. Added extra fabric to the hood, and let's see how it looks now. I'll just show you how tough it is to get on as well. You gotta I could put it on like I would a jumper. Whee! Yeah, that works better. Alright. So this is where it hooks up, and then the hood's up. That is a bit better. I did expect it to come forward more, but that's okay. Just gotta give that a pressing. But yeah, that's much better. I do think that's much better. My face isn't, you know, like that. It's more spacious. Yeah, I like that much better. I was going to do 5 inches, but I made it 6. And yeah, I am Australian and we use centimeters, but sometimes inches, I need big measurement. And it's nice to say inches because it's a nice round number as well. Much rather than like 2 and a bit. inches, that would have been 22 centimeters. 22. 20 centimeters would have been fine, I guess, but 6 is going to be a little bit more, and it's a nice round number to the solid number. Okay. I've got to press the hood. I've got to press the hood, stitch it down, and put the binding on the sleeves. And then I've got to do the buttons. I definitely feel like my hair's got some more space back here, especially. I just pleated it at the back. But more people. It's just pleated on both sides. I'm doing my best. One, two, three, four? 4, I think. No, they're like very all over the place. This one's going to be harder. The buttonholes. They're just so. We're going for the dark blue ones. I don't think I want to focus. Nope. Does not want to focus. We're going for these dark blue ones. But as you can see, it's really hard to see that one. It's on the very edge though, which helps. This one will provide more difficult. Sort of see one there, I think. Yeah, one there. One there. And then it just blends. 5:30 now. Oh gosh. I still need to work on my other project. I was thinking about having tomorrow off so that I could go to do something fun. Like the museum. But maybe I should save that for Sunday and finish my work on a big hurrah. Big nice relaxing day out. I haven't been forgetting to drink water. You have been forgetting to drink water. I'm fine and hydrated. I don't have a headache. So I'm in my pajamas now, and I have finished making this and putting on the buttonholes. I'm just using an awl to make 2 holes, and then that way I feel more comfortable cutting the holes open. There's 2 pre-made holes. It's got like a start and a stop, and I'm not going to cut all the way through. I have also made a mask. Very simple. I'm going to put 2 buttons on the inside of the hood so that I can like hook them onto something. And I'm hoping that the neck part will hold that part down, and that will really add to the assassin look, hopefully. Yeah. So yeah, I plan to put the holes sort of more on the side. So they're not all the way around the back, because if they're on the back, then it's really pulling on my face, and I don't want that. I want it to just sort of be resting nicely. But until then, I'm going to make the holes, go to bed. I'll cut it tomorrow. And then tomorrow, I'll work on my other projects. Because it's almost 10:30. And I know I said I'd finish this at 10, but that was last night. Not tonight. am worried though that this is far too long. Right, all the holes are poked through now. Time for bed. So it's the next day and I've decided to fix the mask. I've made it shorter. That way when it's behind me, it's not going to have that bunched up look. And I've lengthened the elastic. This is a little bit shorter, but this is pretty much how much more I'm giving it. So that's like not digging into my face like it was before, but more like just resting. So yeah. I have this little tool. I got it when my grandmother passed amongst all her sewing stuff, and I thought I'd give it a try, and I did yesterday. What I'm doing is I'm pretty much pinching that, it's very fiddly, and then pushing this little up there, so now it's got a good grip on it. And I find it's quite nice to thread it through without using a safety pin and potentially ripping a hole into it that I find safety pins do when you're tugging it through. This one just grabs it. Not that I've done it a lot. It does get caught a little bit, but it's a bit longer and thinner than a safety pin, so I'll be able to get that through smaller spaces, which will be good. Very nice. Yeah, that does look a bit better. I think so. Now what I'm going to do is, like I did last time, is simply loop this over and stitch it there. So that way it's got it's not going to slide in, and it'll always be there. I did a zigzag stitch just to give it extra strength. Now to do the other side. Now, confession time. I'm using paper scissors right now to cut because my sewing scissors are literally right across the table, and I'm just cutting loose threads off. I'm not using it for any precise cutting. I'm just cutting the strays away. And there we go. That does look much better, not so like messy or gathered up and everything. Alright, I'm gonna put this down and work on my other project while I wash my bed sheets. So the last thing I have done is cut the buttonholes and stitched on the buttons. I accidentally sewed this corner in with the buttonhole and it stuck there and most likely cut because I think it's gone through there, but I'm not going to worry about that, it looks alright. On the back I have sewed on this thing, I don't know what they're called. So on the mask I've got one here so that it just clips into place. Come on, there we go. So it stays down. On the inside of the hood, near the pleat, I've had 2 buttons for the 2 mask hooks. And on the inside of the hood, I added a hair clip so that it stays on my head. And it works rather well, actually. I've worn it to a few LARPing groups. One button fell off and I lost it, so that's why this thread is blue. It's a bit tight, but all in all, I really like it. It's a good hood. And yeah. This is roughly what it looks like on. It's clipped to my head. As you can see, it's really stuck on there. The contrast pads look really good, and the mask is easy to put on and off. So I've attached the mask. I don't even need to take it off if it's annoying me. I can just lower it into the hood, but it is completely removable, which is good. I tried to take a quick video of me wearing it at one of my groups, but I forgot to put the mask on. No, yeah. So far, I really like how it's turned out, and I'm very happy with it. And thank you to the person who posted online. I hope if you do find this video, you will, I don't know, take it as a good review. I really like the pattern. It was easy to follow, and yeah, thanks. Anyway, that's all from me today, my friends. I will see you all next time, so stay safe. Bye.
I don't need a sword, I don't need advisors to tell me which of us is proven to be wiser while he sits above. His thoughts veil his view. He cannot see the world from below like I am the king, and you, my loyal subject, bow down and swear civility. I sit above while the peasants bow below, unaware of their hostility.